Shit, I'm happy. Let it be gay all they want. That was my mistake anyway. That's why I'm happy. I fucked up. Go to him. Come on, give us a fumble, man. We on that ass. He stepping on that nigga Gino's neck. He stepped on that nigga neck. Ooh, good route. Now I'm gonna fuck you up. You better pass it.
Season week 7 is underway on
Hey, Edie, that game that you wanted to see on.
About 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchdown.
Well, your game? He gotta be missing on purpose. He gotta be.
Hey, Edie.
Yeah, I see it.
Why
y'all niggas both spin y'all games at the same time?
Who?
You and him.
Don't say me. I'm at halftime, basically.
I ain't even started.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Okay, Charles, the Vikings offensive starter.
I know he ain't one.
This Rebel is a guy to watch, and that's Laquan Treadwell.
Waller.
No doubt about it, and when you look at his speed.
Oh, I didn't even run out of bounds.
All right, just throw out that time stuff. Watch his play speed. He plays the game.
Hey. I did not mean to run out of bounds, dog.
Really fast and big and
what's your Twitch? Wait, you streaming on YouTube or Twitch?
I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. I've been stopping on Twitch.
Hey.
Drivers are up against a 3rd and 5.
I don't do Twitch no more either because they gonna be lagging when I.
A dump down to McKinnon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that.
Why are they challenging
that indeed, picking up the first. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the
Yo,
advice
who was his quarterback?
yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final
That's what I'm looking. I'm like,
whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're
Dennis
going to
Pitta
be
got
right.
another touchdown?
And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
On second down, Bradford again.
Pick.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Get it there.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Here's Bradford.
My boy out there, we on it.
Complete as well. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And that brings up 4th down.
Yo, this nigga be breaking these runs with this nigga, Matt Forte. He just scored.
Oh, you playing against the Jets.
Fielded at about the 28. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles take possession.
Hey, man, just know I got a whole new playbook. He was able to cut that up.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On the ground, the first carry for Ryan Matthews.
Your game lagging
up there, and it'll be second down. And the tight end, Zach Ertz, is key in this offense as we get a look at the starters.
Comes out of the factory known as Stanford, which keeps putting out tight ends. Zach Ertz, one of the better ones we've seen in recent years.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
For a guy who went to college as a quarterback, Ryan Matthews has turned into quite the power runner. If he could only stay healthy, but his numbers would be huge, I think.
His numbers so far, 2 times over 1,000 yards with the Chargers, 5 years there, now his second. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Sharif Floyd coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
Them Vikings jerseys hard.
Wentz to throw on second down. This one complete left side to Green Beckham. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. And look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Anthony Barr almost defies description at times. He's built like a defensive end, but he plays outside linebacker and does it quite well.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Fake to Matthews. Now it's Wentz. This is caught by Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm going for that.
They'll wind up with 17.
Should have been a first down.
Still a bit short here for fourth.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice complete.
Oh, man, what are you doing? It's pausing the game. You must not know who Uptownkid is, bruh. I go for it on 4th and 2, bruh. Let's go.
Excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
My niggas getting down one.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that's caught by Smith.
Get off him.
It's a gain of 5.
Hit him. Come on, Lewis. I'm about to take you out the game. You could have hit his ass.
I remember in pregame
Bro,
when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why.
Come on, bro. You got to go better than
They
that.
can string, keep freezing up.
Bro, why does this man keep pausing the game? Quit pausing the damn game. Hey, man. That's your connection, boy. It's straight over here.
Down one. This nigga push it down one.
Leave out of
it. My corner like
close
that.
it. Close the stream and then come back.
Tough to hang on to.
Nigga push it down one. Nigga push it down one. Nigga push it down one.
3.5.
Yeah, that's what I be doing. If it's like freezing, I always
shift together here from the D-line.
Close the stream and then come back to it.
Wentz will try again on second down. Finding time.
Bro, this game is dumb. I don't care if I caught that. This game is dumb.
36 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time.
Nah, I don't know how he caught that jump.
Right, did you not see how he was jumping in the pocket, my quarterback?
Wait, cause you hit the analog stick.
I didn't hit the. I don't never hit the analog stick. I don't never do that.
I know some quarterbacks do it by themselves.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And last time out they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up. But
Now I'm in
But I
the
don't know
back
how
to
he
back.
caught that in between two receivers. It looked real though. I ain't gonna. I mean, two corners, but it looked real.
I mean, he's 6'6" in real life. He should be able to do that, but still.
Change after a turnover. Wow. Now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
To throw is Bradford.
Like, I bagged on Josh Norman as yesterday and ran him for like, what, 80 yards?
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Oh, Kenny Bill's gonna take one to the house, bro. Oh my God, I got stuck.
I'm watching like 3 games, bro. The Raiders versus Jaguars, Team versus the Jets, Uptown versus the Eagles, Dolphins.
No wonder you're lagging, bro. Look how many games you watching.
This is not a bad kick here. It's fielded at the 45.
Let's go take that thing back on.
And the Eagles
Yeah,
will
we were
have
talking about
starting
them,
field
man.
position
I'm
here as
lagging.
they take over.
Why are you lagging?
Get going on offense again.
Freezing.
Looked like they had something going last
What you
drive.
watching the game on the computer, the game, your phone?
iPad, phone, iPad, game.
They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up
Watch
second
them not get in the
down.
draft this year. When I get that quarterback that can run, it's gonna be over for everybody.
The first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second down following the run. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush.
All right, that's fake.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at
I think the Jaguars might be playing
They'll
computer.
lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I mean, the Raiders might be playing computer.
Right there.
They
That.
haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. They'll come out in the pistol. Now Wentz.
Yeah, he's playing computer.
Oh, Jingo acting like he's Michael Vick.
This will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they ran
The wind is blowing that way.
3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And out now come the Vikings. And last drive, 3 and
Oh.
out. Still a goose egg
Come on,
on the
Terrell.
scoreboard. How did they break that goose egg?
You're a veteran, man. You should have known that was
Find
gonna
a
happen.
way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them.
All right, ain't no way in hell AP, bruh, jumping that far to catch the ball.
So who will step up
Oh,
here? We'll see.
come on.
Madden would take that yards after catch shit out the fucking game.
Complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4
Good
steps,
sack.
and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it?
Look
Because
how this
when the
dude
big
play.
fella runs routes, it used to be when
What,
we were
with no
kids,
short route?
he'd run about 3 different routes,
hate
and that
that
was it.
shit.
Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
It's probably gonna take me the whole first and second quarter to
First
adjust to
down and
that
10
shit.
now for the
That's
offensive
all he
group.
been doing. All his deep gut, he done tried to get him to stop that shit.
3 to the right. A first down throw for Bradford.
Oh.
Hit as he
Where was that fumble?
Incomplete. Out of the backfield, Adrian Peterson was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And the Eagles will go with an extra DB here as they prepare for a stop on third.
Thinking pass all the way.
Again, it's Bradford.
Thank you, drop that, punt the ball.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And he missed, I think.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
Yeah, as an offensive coordinator, if you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work. But in his defense, this has been a stifling defense so far. So they've got to start finding a way to unlock them as this game goes on.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now Wentz going deep here for Matthews. And got his man complete. A big play that time. Wentz to Matthews. 48 yards. So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield.
Trying to get that ball about Matt Forte's hands. He ain't going for it.
Strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory. Well, after the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate
boss up for a check. I had to step on these neck.
That boy go like full tackle.
In the end zone.
I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle to block as the defense just did there?
Sure. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Wentz now to throw. It's over the middle. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
And I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it.
Hey, there was nobody open on that play up
and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quickly.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They come up in an offset eye. Here's Wentz to throw.
Come on, he's talking. That's what I'm talking about.
So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll come out in the pistol. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way down to the 37. It's a big run for AP. 47 yards on the ground.
You got to hold on to that block, Waller. Waller, I mean.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. The ball carrier there, Adrian Peterson, he turned 31 back in March.
That's my fault. I'll be getting
his return from
he let go that R2 sometimes.
Let's go. Nolan Carroll, baby. Let's go.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing
See
act,
that nation
because you're
5-0?
exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. And there's your standard issue draw play. I like it a lot better when it's actually been set up.
Damn, I think I missed. Nope.
It's already second and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more.
He ain't trash.
Nah, he not trash.
No, I know he's not trash. I'm saying like he must be playing some garbage. Maybe it's better.
I don't know, man. Redskins this week. Good job.
Sometimes guys who do a really nice job on the wide receiver screen plays.
What team do your job, guys?
It's the same skill.
You
Make
got
the
a
first guy
Buccaneers.
miss, and then pick up your blocking and get downfield. Nice gain on that play.
Over the middle to Smith. And down inside the 15 he goes. So the new weapon just picked up via the trade, making an impact here right away.
And what you like about getting guys who catch passes, you don't have to spend a lot of time in the playbook. You just tell them to dial up a route and get the ball in their hands.
Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense.
Get his ass. There we go.
It was the hands that made the play.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Ryan Matthews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Oh, good option. He would not let me hit Gino. I would fuck him up.
On the opponent's side of the field.
I like this man up.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time.
Oh my God, 14.
I wonder why he ain't using Nick Marshall.
Bradford now to throw on first down. And the
might be hurt.
By the tight end Pruitt. 5 yards on the catch
No,
there.
boy,
Brings
there,
up
dog.
second down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Peterson alone in the backfield. To throw is Bradford. And he's got his man on the out route. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They go play action here on first down. Eluding the pressure.
Pick, let me get that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker. There he goes, left side. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown.
I like that conservative
pretty
stuff.
good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and
Right, somebody you think they
in
did.
the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
No, I
And he
can't.
fires one
I
that's
did not see
intercepted.
him.
Picked by the rookie Miles Killebrew. And a big turnover there as
Who
his
playing
guys
this
will
weird
get
ass
the football
defense,
back.
yo?
The Vikings now heading onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, or you
just don't play regular defense. Maybe set them up.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's Bradford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A good pickup there, a 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds
down inside the 20. 12 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Minnesota first down.
I'm going to play for that shit.
From the red zone
I ain't gonna lie,
Minnesota,
Redskins, Buccaneers.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard.
The Bears, they all play
to the
alike.
line now. On second down, Peterson.
Straight
And this play
cross
doesn't
off
go
the whole game
anywhere.
and throw passes to
Losing yardage to the
goal
11.
line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw.
And he dropped it. Let's go.
Just looking at from a defensive
What
perspective,
are you going to do?
when
You
you
going to
break
play
the
smart,
hole
kick that
in the
field
red
goal?
zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
2 seconds left.
So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
You think I can
Gotta
score
feel good
with 22
because
seconds
now
left?
they've seen that they can put some more points
Oh,
on the
but
board,
turn,
and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Let me put him on mute real quick. This is unacceptable.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
LB. A pick six is when you throw an interception and they take it back for a touchdown.
I know.
They'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining.
I know you did.
He was looking for Dorial Green Beckham, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, you just go.
An easy job to try to catch passes when
not
people are
very
trying to
good.
tackle you and knock the
Never
ball
said I was
away.
good. Anybody actually watch my stream?
That's a pass he's got to have.
Wait, what happened?
Now somebody left a comment on my song. You're not very good. I'm leaving. When did I say I was
trying to
good?
get it to Zach Ertz that time.
Who put that? Someone from the
I
league?
don't even know. It's a weird name, but I don't know what
veteran,
it is.
13th year in the league, Donnie Jones to punt it away.
Like what? Niggas a clown.
Taken from just outside the 30. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast to Orlando, where we check in with our friend Larry Ridley and the EA Sports halftime report. Larry, so both teams
that's
have
why I
their
was on
marching
him like that.
orders,
That's
and
why
we'll get going again here in
go.
quarter number 3. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And he is out of bounds.
We on the bye week. I ain't got to worry about math for like 2 days.
Now come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
What, Atlanta?
Counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've
everybody
done.
watch
They're going to
Atlanta.
make their adjustments.
Atlanta is the
So
most
guess what?
watched show this
You
week.
adjust yourself.
No,
and
it's
try and
not.
stay
Don't even
ahead
lie
of
like
pace
that. The most watched
because
show
you're
is
looking for
Power,
some
dude.
separation
They said Atlanta.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
No.
Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He's going to fire one deep middle of the field. And the hit jarred it
Why do they say why is he on the injury report? He's not injured. Oh, I think this is the nigga I put on injury reserve.
They have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did.
I need that man half to 3 weeks. I'm gonna move him to make a big play.
Oh, what is he doing? Yo, this about to be a defensive game. I hate defensive games.
Here's Donnie Jones now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job bringing that one back.
I ain't gonna lie,
14
about
on the
like
return.
15
And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. And some changes here as the D-line separates
some. That should be crazy. I could have 300 yards a game.
1st down, Bradford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll be 1st down, Vikings. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is caught by the rookie, Laquan Treadwell. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks.
You go
and they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Again, we'll see the pistol here. They'll run with Peterson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
Now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot of this
drive.
Stop his head. Revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by
short passes, whole game, short passes.
The big tight end is intended receiver, and it brings up 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And Lutz puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3.
Yeah.
So it's a 3rd field goal for him now, and he's accounted for all 9 of their points thus far.
And he's definitely keeping them afloat. But we say it so often, field goals are not going to win you games in the National Football League. They've got to find ways to start capitalizing when they get down near the red zone.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Left side, caught by Matthews. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation.
I would pick that off.
He used to be because he controlling it. That's the only reason I did that shit.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know who I'm playing against.
But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though.
Yeah, you can't really say he can't throw that against you because that's how them
the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
No, he never do no trouble shit like that. He never do no shit like that.
Deep left side.
Oh, man.
This is caught inside the 15.
Uptown beat me on
what? This nigga, he know the perfect time to do it too, bro. I don't be expecting that jump.
I told you, man. I be reading the defense, man. I be reading the defense now.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
I go
pressing down.
And no return.
Yeah, I
This
press
one is a
down.
fair catch, a single 4 and take it. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back over the field. They had 3 points last time.
Patty, bro.
They were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post.
Look at this.
It's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one.
Catch,
I don't know about that.
but
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Nigga threw it to Adrian Peterson like 18.
that's what I'm saying. And he keeps hitting that yards after catch button, that square button. That's the only reason that nigga catching that shit. 18 extend his arms like that in real life to catch the damn ball.
League are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now.
Yo,
if you can't
I'm
run
gonna
the tight
end
end
the
as a
AP
linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Bradford again.
Look at that.
Sideline it. Oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down.
If you're running out route, it's
I
likely
see why he fouled
you
him
end
more.
up near the
Niggas,
sideline. And what did we
he be
just
playing
see
against
there?
niggas that don't know how to stop
You
this
got
shit.
it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging,
Look at that.
picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
I'm like,
Safety
going
valve.
short routes,
That's
bro.
complete.
Like, come on now.
Give him
Do
3 on the
something else.
play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To the air again with Bradford.
Should have got picked off.
Nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up 3rd down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
On 3rd down, Bradford.
Pick. Come on. Don't put no hand up. Pick that off.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in
Good
zone?
catch.
Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
Well, he was 3 for 3 to that point, but he couldn't keep the perfect game going.
Did someone mention it on the bench and jinx it?
Jinx him a little bit.
Good job, good job.
You
Gotta get on the board.
Confidence, but hey, it's an inexact science. These things do happen.
Wentz now to throw. Complete on the right side to Green Bay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's kept the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down? When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
Thank you. Come on, man. Stop trying to run the same defensive plays that I'm running. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it.
So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right?
I'm ready to take an L out here doing that.
And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So the D gets the sack on 1st, and now it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go now.
And the back goes into motion. Wentz to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Let's go. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You gotta get on the board.
Got 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance they have any decision to make on fourth down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field.
Touchdown.
Just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
Good run. Oh,
so they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the fourth.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal. And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. So let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out? He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark. And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in his performance. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Bradford again.
Give me that.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I stay underneath for a reason.
Formation here defensively. Now Bradford, and this time he's got the hookup. It's complete, and he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. And quickly they get to the line. 1st down, Bradford. And a 2-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup. It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible. And now a 1st down following that long gain. They'll run forward Peterson. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Dang, there's a lot of games going on right now. Redskins Lions playing. Do your job. 49ers playing.
And the Vikings
Y'all
have made this now a 1-score game.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I see why the Vikings 5-1,
kick
bro.
This one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Short route.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
The Redskins winning 17-7.
I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right.
I don't like that number. That's cool.
That doesn't work too well for most teams.
17-7.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure. That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Come on, Mo, run that shit.
Pressure on your big offensive line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
4th and inches again. Oh, you already know what time it is. Oh, bro, why do you keep pausing the game?
Why you not pausing the game, bitch?
Hey, why you sucking dick, bitch? We don't know why. We don't know why you doing it, but hey, that's what you like to do. Hey man, that's what he's doing. It ain't none of my business though.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
What was your percentage? Like 20?
Now Wentz will keep it.
I think that's
a pickup of only a yard, and they're able
about to say, man,
on
go ahead
4th and
and
inches.
It seems like, and it is a gamble on their side of the field, but they have supreme confidence in picking it up on a quarterback sneak. You just feel it from this team.
Goes down my air. That's bullshit.
All right, the ball got to cross the line, boy.
They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards.
A -3. Oh, my goodness.
Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Good, solid, strong run that not only gets them a nice chunk of yardage, but takes the clock under 4 minutes. And now they're going to play situational football.
I don't know what these niggas doing.
The opposition have left. How many runs do they need to call to make sure they bleed out those timeouts? But even
our defense ain't going to keep holding up.
Mentally right now,
our defense not going to keep holding us up.
They probably have them at the verge of breaking.
And they're holding us up the whole half of the season. They're like, fuck it. They can't do that shit every
Offense
Sunday.
walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here we go now. On 2nd down, Ryan Matthews. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49.
We
Give
got
the
a
tackle
rookie
there to
quarterback
Daniil
and a
Hunter.
rookie coach, bro. And rookie wide receivers.
Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot
Uptown, don't let him get the ball back.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
He get the ball back, he gonna lose.
Let me turn my mic off.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie Miles Killebrew. And he'll return this ball across midfield.
Well, interception. Y'all bad luck.
Now the Minnesota set to take over again. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because
whoa. What are you doing? Why didn't you step up? And Darren Sproles, put your little ass back on the sideline, nigga.
They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Bradford on 1st down.
Look at this shit, son. He is trying my life. Keep doing that
10
shit.
yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout
We got a whole own win coming. I'm talking the most shit. I don't give a fuck what the score is, bro. Real talk.
A nice tackle on that play.
I hate people that play like this.
Another pistol look here. Bradford now.
Look at that. Come on, Mo. That's game.
Hang on to it. That would have sealed him. Instead,
D. Milner, Mo. Come on.
2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
Nah, shut up. The first pick he dropped this season. Look at that. That better not count. Okay, Madden.
Either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right?
Yeah, 2 feet and down.
Cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet. Did a little toe tap.
Great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands.
Thank you.
React to the football.
Thank you.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got the stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Oh, no, you said 24. You said 24. You sure you didn't say 24?
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely, that was his best opportunity right there. He dropped
it. It do matter, because now you're about to lose. Like what? What's that passing the ball?
Look at this.
I told you. Pass the ball. Under 2 minutes pass the ball.
Last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky though, because no points against the team.
You trying to kill the clock, not get no damn points.
Yeah, you gotta get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates. They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. Back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry.
Make first down, boys.
I like it.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. They'll look to throw.
He keep doing the same play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Come on now.
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter.
He gonna do the touchdown. He gonna go for 2 with it.
He'll look to throw. Here's incomplete. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. He's back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3. A good call.
They don't get their short passes the whole game.
That's what I'm saying.
56 passes, bro.
He ran smack up the middle on me.
Adrian Peterson in the final minute.
Oh, he about to go for 2 and win again.
Extra point away from tying this thing up.
You know better.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
All you had to do is run out the clock.
Right, bro. And if you ain't get the first down, punt the ball.
These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this.
You get a nigga great field position and all that.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to humble.
Nah, this game gonna go on overtime. You might lose.
He is gonna lose. I told you. Once he ain't work that clock out,
in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Something the Eagles really do in real life.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
You can see Smith coming in the clutch for this movie.
Steve Smith.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
What if he would have fumbled off that animation? I would have turned my game off and laughed for the rest of the time.
You better score because he gonna ice your ass. Let me come down to ice your ass. Hold up.
And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This nigga trash. Come out of here. Okay, you talking the most trash.
You say he's talking the most trash?
I said, I'm about to talk the most trash.
Kicker, bro.
Stupid.
Y'all retarded, bro. Go put that right there.
Tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Philadelphia, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
4-2 on the
Don't
year.
talk to me.
They'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field.
You talking about he
with the
tried to?
Chicago
Nah,
Bears.
nigga, you ain't tried to, nigga. You ain't tried to.
How was I breaking rules?
Yeah, I mean, we watched the game.
So that'll do it for us. For my
Nah,
partner,
we
Charles
watched it.
Davis,
We watched
and all
the
the
whole period,
hard-working
bro.
men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Look at him. Don't even know what he's talking about. I'm going to sleep. Go to bed.
Nigga is an idiot.
I don't understand people don't have the rules down packed. We do been through preseason. What week we in? Week 8 now, about to be in week 8.
Oh, now he talking trash to you. You got lucky. Trey Wayne was getting his ass down. But see, you got lucky, Uptown. You gonna let him talk to you like that?
Back in New York by peeps and a dog in a 2-bedroom doing menial jobs. Plus, rhyming and stealing and being a cloud. Distractions, freedom, abroad. I left some years of giving a light. I left some will the spirit away. I let my fears materialize. I let my skills deteriorate. Haunted by the thought of what I should have been. Continuing a mission that was rooted in a 20-year affinity and rickety condition with an ID crisis. Snap on the front lawn, look up in the sky. It's shapes falling out of the fringe.
He called him a bum. You know it get real when you call somebody a bum. Uptown, this is why people hate you, bro. This is exactly why. Bruh, they hate this nigga LB. They hate this nigga.